What if I told you that the everyday products you use at home could be silently putting your health at risk? It's a harsh reality, but it's true. Many of the items we rely on every day are linked to serious health concerns, especially cancer. And for seniors, these risks are even greater. You see, as we age, our immune systems become weaker, and our bodies become more vulnerable to the harmful chemicals we come in contact with. Things like cleaning supplies, cookware, personal care products, and even air fresheners, items we think of as harmless, can pose hidden dangers. This isn't just about avoiding some generic, toxic products. This is about understanding the specific dangers that are affecting our generation, the very products that are lurking in almost every senior household. These everyday items can make a huge difference in our health, and it's time we take a closer look. In this video, we'll talk about 5 common products that might be lurking around your home right now. Products that increase the risk of cancer and other health issues. We'll also discuss safer, healthier alternatives that are easy to switch to, giving you the power to protect yourself and your loved ones without disrupting your life. As we go through these items, it's important to remember that small changes can have a big impact. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle, but taking simple steps to swap out these harmful products can significantly reduce your health risks. So if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips that could improve your health today. Now let's get started with the first product, the one that's in almost every home. 1. Toxic cleaning products. Bleach, ammonia. Many of us are familiar with the powerful smell of bleach or ammonia in our homes. These harsh chemicals have long been staples in cleaning products, praised for their ability to disinfect and remove stains. However, what most of us don't realize is that these very products can be silently damaging our health, especially as we get older. The chemicals in products like bleach and ammonia are known to cause a variety of health issues, ranging from respiratory problems to an increased risk of cancer. For seniors, the risks are even more concerning. As we age, our immune systems naturally become weaker, making it harder for our bodies to fight off toxins. This means that the chemicals we once brushed off as harmless are now much more dangerous. The International Agency for Research on Cancer has classified certain chemicals found in cleaning products, like chlorine, bleach, and ammonia, as potentially carcinogenic, meaning they have the potential to increase the risk of cancer over time. Beyond cancer, long-term exposure to these chemicals can lead to chronic respiratory conditions, eye irritation, and even damage to the nervous system. The CDC and the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, have also raised alarms about the dangers of exposure to these cleaning agents. For example, research has shown that ammonia can irritate the lungs and lead to asthma-like symptoms, while prolonged exposure to bleach has been linked to respiratory issues, especially when inhaled in confined spaces. These health concerns are even more pressing for older adults, who might already have pre-existing conditions like asthma or other respiratory diseases. Take the story of Joan, a 70-year-old woman from Pittsburgh. Joan had used bleach-based cleaners for decades, believing they were the best way to keep her home spotless. Over time, however, she began experiencing chronic respiratory issues. She couldn't shake the feeling of tightness in her chest, and she found it increasingly difficult to catch her breath, even while doing everyday tasks. It wasn't until Joan switched to eco-friendly, non-toxic cleaning products that her symptoms began to improve. The relief she experienced after eliminating bleach-based cleaners was a wake-up call, one that made her realize how dangerous those products had been all along. If you're thinking, "I've been using bleach or ammonia for years and nothing's happened to me," it's important to remember that the effects of these chemicals can accumulate over time. What may seem like a minor irritation could lead to more serious health concerns down the road, particularly when you're exposed to them repeatedly. The good news is that there are easy and effective alternatives to these toxic cleaning products. Instead of reaching for that bottle of bleach or ammonia, consider switching to eco-friendly, non-toxic cleaners that are just as effective at getting the job done. Products made with ingredients like vinegar, baking soda, and essential oils can disinfect and clean without the harmful side effects. These natural ingredients have been used for centuries and are not only safe, but also often more affordable than their chemical-laden counterparts. Vinegar, for example, is a fantastic all-purpose cleaner that can kill bacteria, remove stains, and even neutralize odors. Baking soda is another powerful tool for scrubbing away dirt and grime, and it can even help eliminate stubborn stains. By switching to these natural alternatives, you're not only protecting your health, but also creating a safer, more eco-friendly home environment. If you're unsure where to start, look for cleaners that are labeled as green or eco-friendly. These products are typically free of harsh chemicals and are designed with your health in mind. Many brands also provide clear, easy-to-read labels, so you can be confident in the safety of the products you're choosing. Making the switch to non-toxic cleaners doesn't have to be difficult. It's a small change that can have a big impact on your health. By choosing products that are free of bleach, ammonia, and other harmful chemicals, you're taking a simple yet effective step toward a healthier, safer home. 2. Non-stick cookware, Teflon pans. For years, non-stick cookware, like Teflon pans, has been a popular choice in kitchens across the country. Their convenience and ability to cook with less oil made them a go-to for many. But what if I told you that these pans could be contributing to serious health risks, including cancer? When overheated, non-stick cookware can release harmful fumes that are linked to a variety of health issues, including respiratory problems, liver damage, and an increased risk of cancer. The reason for this is the chemicals used in the coating of these pans, particularly polytetrafluoroethylene, PTFE, and perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA. The American Cancer Society and Harvard Health have both raised concerns about the dangers of non-stick cookware. Studies have shown that when Teflon pans are heated to high temperatures, like when cooking on high heat for too long, the chemicals in the coating can break down and release toxic fumes into the air. These fumes, known as polymer fume fever, can cause flu-like symptoms, including chills, fever, and chest tightness. In extreme cases, prolonged exposure to these fumes has been linked to more serious health conditions, such as liver damage and cancer. Beyond the fumes, another issue with non-stick cookware is that the coating can begin to deteriorate over time, releasing tiny particles of PTFE into the food being prepared. These particles can be ingested, and while the long-term effects of consuming them are still being studied, it's clear that they pose potential risks to health. Carlos, a 74-year-old from New York, was one of many who didn't think much about the risks of using non-stick pans. He loved his Teflon-coated skillet, which he used daily to cook his favorite meals. However, during a routine health check, Carlos' doctor noticed elevated levels of harmful chemicals in his blood. After further investigation, it was determined that these chemicals likely came from his non-stick cookware. Carlos was shocked. He had been using these pans for years, never realizing the potential dangers they posed. After hearing about the risks, Carlos switched to safer cookware options, and his health began to improve. His doctor was relieved to see his chemical levels drop, and Carlos felt much more confident in the choices he was making for his health. If you're using non-stick cookware, it's important to take these risks seriously. The good news is that there are plenty of safe alternatives that can still provide you with the convenience and ease of cooking without the health hazards. Ceramic cookware, for example, is a great alternative to Teflon. It provides a non-stick surface without the use of harmful chemicals, making it a safe choice for seniors. Cast iron cookware is another excellent option. It's durable, provides natural non-stick properties when properly seasoned, and can last a lifetime with the right care. Stainless steel is also a solid choice, offering durability and versatility for all kinds of cooking. Switching to these safer alternatives is easier than you might think. Ceramic, cast iron, and stainless steel cookware are widely available and can be found at most kitchenware stores. Not only do these options eliminate the dangers associated with non-stick coatings, but they also offer superior heat distribution and even cooking, making your meals more enjoyable and nutritious. It's worth mentioning that while switching to these alternatives may require an initial investment, the long-term benefits far outweigh the cost. Ceramic and cast iron cookware are incredibly durable and can last for decades if cared for properly. Plus, they're free of harmful chemicals and offer a safer, healthier cooking experience. By making the switch to safer cookware, you're taking a simple but powerful step toward reducing your risk of cancer and other health problems. You deserve to feel confident that the items you use in your kitchen are promoting your health, not jeopardizing it. So if you haven't yet, consider replacing your non-stick cookware with one of these safer options. Your health is worth the investment. 3. Air fresheners and scented products. For many of us, air fresheners and scented products are a part of our daily routines. Whether it's a plug-in air freshener, a spray for the bathroom, or a scented candle, we've been led to believe that these products make our homes smell fresh and inviting. But what if I told you that these seemingly harmless products could be putting your health at risk? Many air fresheners and scented products contain phthalates and volatile organic compounds, VOCs, chemicals that have been linked to cancer, hormone disruption, and respiratory issues. Phthalates, which are often used to make fragrances last longer, are a well-known endocrine disruptor. This means that they can interfere with the body's hormone system, potentially causing issues like infertility, developmental problems, and certain types of cancer. VOCs, which are found in many aerosol air fresheners and sprays, are chemicals that can evaporate into the air and contribute to indoor air pollution. These compounds have been linked to a variety of health problems, including headaches, dizziness, respiratory problems, and long-term conditions such as cancer. According to studies from the CDC and the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, NICS, exposure to VOCs and phthalates in indoor environments can have serious health consequences. These chemicals are often inhaled and absorbed through the skin, making them especially dangerous when used regularly in the home. In fact, indoor air pollution is often worse than outdoor air pollution, especially in homes that use products containing these harmful chemicals. Take the case of Martha, a 78-year-old woman from Arizona. Martha loved using aerosol air fresheners to keep her home smelling pleasant, but over time she started experiencing frequent headaches, dizziness, and allergic reactions. After visiting her doctor, Martha learned that the symptoms were likely being caused by the air fresheners she had been using. Her doctor advised her to eliminate these products and switch to natural alternatives. Once Martha made the change, her symptoms improved dramatically. No more headaches, no more allergic reactions. She felt like a new person. If you've been using air fresheners and scented products, it's important to consider these potential health risks. Fortunately, there are plenty of safe, natural alternatives that can still leave your home smelling wonderful without exposing you to harmful chemicals. Essential oils are one of the best natural alternatives to commercial air fresheners. With a diffuser, you can easily disperse your favorite scents, like lavender, eucalyptus, or lemon, throughout your home. Not only do essential oils smell amazing, but they also have therapeutic benefits, promoting relaxation and improving mood. Beeswax candles are another great option. Unlike traditional scented candles that can release harmful chemicals when burned, beeswax candles are made from natural materials and burn cleanly without releasing toxic fumes. They also have the added benefit of purifying the air by releasing negative ions that help neutralize pollutants in the environment. Natural air purifiers like activated charcoal bags or plants are also excellent ways to improve indoor air quality. Certain plants, such as peace lilies and spider plants, can naturally filter the air and remove toxins. These eco-friendly alternatives not only enhance the air quality in your home, but also add a touch of greenery to your living space. Making the switch to these natural alternatives doesn't have to be difficult. Essential oil diffusers, beeswax candles, and air purifying plants are easy to find and use. In fact, they can often be more affordable than the chemical-laden air fresheners and sprays you might be used to. And the best part? You'll be breathing in fresh, clean air without exposing yourself to the dangerous chemicals found in traditional air fresheners. By choosing safer, natural alternatives, you're protecting your health and creating a more sustainable, toxin-free environment for yourself and your loved ones. It's a small change that can make a big difference in the quality of your indoor air and your overall well-being. So consider making the switch today and enjoy a healthier, more natural way of keeping your home smelling fresh. 4. Plastics, BPA-containing containers. Plastics are found everywhere in our homes, from food containers to water bottles, and even the packaging on many products we buy. But there's a hidden danger in many of these plastic items that can have serious consequences for your health. Bisphenol A, or BPA, is a chemical used in the production of many plastics and resins. Unfortunately, BPA is not harmless. It's been linked to a number of serious health issues, including cancer, particularly in seniors who may be more sensitive to environmental toxins as they age. BPA has been shown to interfere with the endocrine system, which regulates hormones in the body. This interference can lead to a variety of health problems, such as hormone imbalances, fertility issues, and an increased risk of cancers like breast and prostate cancer. In seniors whose immune systems are often weaker, exposure to BPA can be even more problematic, increasing the risk of chronic health issues and accelerating the aging process. The CDC has reported that BPA is commonly found in the urine of most people, highlighting how widespread exposure to this chemical is. According to Harvard Health, even low levels of BPA exposure can have long-term effects on health, making it especially concerning for older adults. Linda, a 69-year-old woman from Texas, had been using plastic food containers for years without giving much thought to their potential risks. However, after several years of chronic health problems, including headaches, digestive issues, and joint pain, Linda visited her doctor. After some tests, her doctor discovered that she had high levels of BPA in her system. Linda's doctor explained that her frequent use of plastic containers, which likely leach BPA into her food, could have contributed to her health problems. Linda was shocked. She had no idea that the everyday plastic containers she had used for storing food could be affecting her health so severely. After making the decision to switch to BPA-free alternatives, Linda noticed significant improvements in her symptoms. Her headaches subsided, her digestion improved, and her overall energy levels increased. If you're still using plastic containers, it might be time to reconsider. The good news is that there are safe, affordable alternatives available. Glass containers are a great option. They are durable, non-toxic, and can be used for food storage, heating, and even freezing. Glass is a much safer alternative to plastic, as it doesn't leach harmful chemicals into your food, no matter how many times it's used. Stainless steel containers and water bottles are also fantastic alternatives. They are sturdy, reusable, and completely BPA-free. In fact, many stainless steel water bottles have become popular for their ability to keep liquids cool or hot for extended periods, making them an excellent choice for hydration on the go. There are also BPA-free plastics available on the market today. These plastics are made without the harmful chemical BPA and offer a safer option for food storage and daily use. When purchasing plastic items, look for labels that indicate BPA-free or use glass and stainless steel whenever possible. These simple switches can significantly reduce your exposure to BPA and other harmful chemicals found in plastics. Making the change from plastic to glass, stainless steel, or BPA-free alternatives is easy and can have a lasting impact on your health. The cost of these alternatives is often comparable to plastic, and they can be used repeatedly, making them a better long-term investment. Not only will you be avoiding harmful chemicals, but you'll also be helping the environment by reducing your reliance on single-use plastics. By switching to safer materials for food storage and hydration, you're taking a proactive step toward protecting your health. It's a small change that can make a big difference, especially for seniors who may be more vulnerable to the effects of environmental toxins. You deserve to live in a home that supports your health, and making these simple swaps is an easy way to start living a healthier, safer life. 5. Personal care products, shampoos, lotions with parabens. Personal care products are an essential part of daily life, but many of the products we use, shampoos, lotions, deodorants, and more, contain chemicals that can harm our health over time. One of the most concerning chemicals found in many beauty and skincare products is parabens. Parabens are preservatives used to extend the shelf life of products, but they are also known to be endocrine disruptors. This means that they can interfere with the body's hormone system, potentially leading to hormonal imbalances and an increased risk of certain types of cancer, particularly breast cancer. The problem with parabens is that they are absorbed through the skin, which is the body's largest organ. When you apply lotions, shampoos, or deodorants containing parabens, your skin absorbs these chemicals directly into your bloodstream. This constant exposure to parabens over time can increase the risk of cancer and other health issues, especially in older adults. As we age, our skin becomes thinner and more susceptible to absorbing harmful chemicals, making the risks associated with parabens even more concerning for seniors. Numerous studies have shown the potential dangers of parabens, Research from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and the American Cancer Society has highlighted the links between parabens and hormone-related cancers, particularly breast cancer. In fact, studies have found traces of parabens in breast cancer tissue, raising concerns about their role in the development of the disease. While the full extent of the risk is still being studied, it's clear that prolonged exposure to parabens is something to avoid, particularly for seniors who may have an increased vulnerability to environmental toxins. Helen, a 75-year-old woman from Chicago, is just one example of someone who experienced the negative effects of parabens in personal care products. For years, Helen had been using the same daily lotion, but recently she started noticing irritation and redness on her skin. After visiting her dermatologist, Helen learned that the lotion she had been using contained parabens. Her doctor explained that parabens could be contributing to her skin irritation and advised her to switch to a paraben-free product. Helen made the change, and within a few weeks, her skin improved significantly. No more redness, no more irritation, just healthy, glowing skin. Helen's story is a reminder that sometimes the everyday products we use on our skin can be doing more harm than good. If you've been using personal care products that contain parabens, it's important to make the switch to safer alternatives. Luckily, there are plenty of paraben-free and natural skincare options available. When choosing a new product, look for labels that say paraben-free, organic, or natural. These products are free from harmful chemicals and are formulated with ingredients that are safer for your skin and overall health. Natural oils such as coconut oil, argan oil, and jojoba oil are excellent alternatives to chemical-laden moisturizers and lotions. These oils are not only nourishing for the skin, but also have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which can help protect your skin from aging and environmental damage. When it comes to shampoos and conditioners, look for products that are free from parabens and other harsh chemicals. Many brands now offer paraben-free, sulfate-free, and cruelty-free options that are gentle on your hair and scalp. These products often contain natural ingredients like aloe vera, chamomile, and tea tree oil, which can promote healthy hair growth and soothe the scalp. Making the switch to natural, paraben-free beauty products doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. Many well-known brands now offer safe and effective products that are just as effective, if not more so, than their chemical-laden counterparts. And with the growing demand for clean beauty, more and more options are becoming available on store shelves and online. By switching to natural skincare products, you're not only protecting your health, but you're also supporting brands that are committed to creating safer, more sustainable products. By choosing products that are free from parabens and other harmful chemicals, you're taking control of your health and ensuring that your daily beauty routine is as safe and effective as possible. It's never too late to make the switch to natural, paraben-free products. Your skin and your health will thank you for it. As we wrap up today's video, I encourage you to reflect on the information we've shared and consider how you can make small, impactful changes in your own home. Have you noticed any of these dangerous products around your house? Are there items you're ready to swap out for healthier alternatives? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share your experiences and any changes you're planning to make in the comments below. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and share this video with others who may benefit from these tips. Together, we can help each other live healthier, longer lives. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to do so and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more empowering and life-changing content like this. By being mindful of what you bring into your home, you can protect yourself and your loved ones. It's never too late to start living a healthier, safer life, and every step you take toward making informed decisions is a step toward a brighter future. You deserve to live with peace of mind, knowing that you're creating a safe and nurturing environment for yourself and those around you. Thank you for watching, and remember, your health is worth every effort. Make the changes that matter and don't hesitate to share your journey with others. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.